lecture, we will talk about reading data from XML with Pandas. Many structured data available in XML format. And Python has many libraries besides Pandas that manage the reading and writing of data in XML format. One of these libraries is the lxml library, which stands for its excellent performance during the parsing of very large files. XML stands for Extensible Markup Language and is a markup language much like HTML. XML was designed to store and transport data and was designed to be self-descriptive. Take, for example, the XML file books.xml show in working directory. So this is a simple XML file, the version. Then the main part of the file is start like catalog, this tag. Then inside a two book part, and within each book there's ID, author, title, journal, price, and publishing data. In this example, you will take the data structure described in the XML file to convert it directly into a data frame. So the first thing to do is use the submodel objectify of the lxml library, import it in the following way. So first we have to import this function from lxml import objectify. Then you can do the parse of the XML file with just the parse function. So next, write objectify.parse this file. Then if we print this object XML, then we see it is a tree type object with lxml tree type, which is an internal data structure of the lxml module. So look in more detail at this type of object. To navigate in this tree structure so as to select element by element, you must first define the root. You can do this with the getRoot function. So next we can write XML, this object, the tree object, dot getRoot. Then you will get the root object. So next that the root of the structure has been defined, you can access the various nodes of the tree, each corresponding to the tag contained in the original XML file. The items will have the same name as the corresponding tags. So to select them, simply write the various separate tags with points, reflecting in a certain way the hierarchy of nodes in the tree. So this type of job quite similar as the HTML tag hierarchy structure. So we can write root.book.author. Then it will show the value of the author. If we write root.publishDate, then we show the value of the date. Then in this way you access nodes individually, but you can access various elements at the same time using getChildren function. So with this function you will get all the child nodes of the reference element. So if we write root.getChildren, then it will show two book elements under this root. And with the tag attribute, you get the name of the tag corresponding to the child node. So if we write root.book, so under book getChildren, you will get the child, each child under the book. Then this is a list. So it will show a list with all tag under the book, author, title, journal, price, published date. And while with the text attribute, you get the value contained between the corresponding tags. So if we write a child.text for each child under the root book getChildren, then we will get all the values of this book. So however, regardless of the ability to move through the lxml tree structure, what you need is to convert it into a data frame. So we define the following function, each to df to fill a data frame line by line. So this function each to df means we will put all the information of this XML into a data frame. So first we create an empty list. Then for loop will get all the children's value. And next we create a data frame. Then another loop will put all the value from the get children into this data frame, then return this data frame. So if we call this function for the root object, we'll get a data frame. Then next we will show all these commands in Anaconda Spider. See the file called section 12 reading writing pandas.py, and the links to this file can be found in the description of this video. We move to lecture 6, reading data from XML. And first import a library and set the working directory. Then import this library, objectify from lxml. Then we read this file, use the objectify.parse this XML file in the working directory. Successful, and show this object is a tree object. Then we get the root from this object. Then we will show the author, the first, and show the published date, correct. Then we'll get all the children from this root object. There are 2 book elements. The next, we'll show all the text of this book. 5 tags, correct. Then we show all the values of this book for each tag: author, title, price, date. Then we define a function to write all the information to a data frame. Then we call this function to the root object. It will be a perfect data frame with 5 column names and 2 rows representing 2 books.